Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jasmine, if you haven't met me before. But if you have, hi, welcome back. I'm super keen to be filming today's video. I've wanted to film it ever since I got started in the process of going to camp. If you want to know what working in a US summer camp looks like and how to apply, then keep on watching. Alrighty, so I'll start at the start. So during lockdown 2021, I think it was, I was so unsure of what I wanted to do with my life. I knew I wanted to go to the States, but I knew it wasn't just that easy. Like, I couldn't go over and not earn any money. I couldn't leave the country without a reason. So I started looking into my options and what I could do to get over there. What visas did I need? What jobs could I do? Kind of things like that. And I found there was a couple of different visas that could apply. The main one being my J1 visa, which is what I'm applying for. But there's also B1 and 2. There's other exchange visas as well. But yeah, the J1 meant that I could work, which means I could earn some money, as well as traveling the US as well. So eventually I found my J1 visa. I looked into it, looked how long I could stay in the US, and that was the one that I wanted to go with. So what I had to decide is what I wanted to do over there. But there was an option to do summer camp. There was an option to do au pairing, which is like nannying, trainees, like traineeship, and teaching as well. And I was really tossing up between au pairing and summer camp. I was actually leaning more towards au pairing first because I teach kids all the time. I babysit a lot, and that's kind of just that was like an easy choice for me. But then I looked into summer camp and then I was like, why would I not take this opportunity? Like, it is seriously once in a lifetime experience, and it's something that I could continue to do every year if I loved it. So once I decided to go to summer camp, I then looked into getting a sponsorship through a company. I had no idea how to get a visa or get sponsored with a camp. Like, I had no idea. So I looked into different programs, and I ended up going with CCUSA, which is Camp Counselors USA. I'm so happy I went with them so far. It's been amazing. They are so accommodating. They get back to you. They give you all the information that you need. They just do everything for you. And that's why I would really suggest going with a company. Just take all of the hard work and let them do it. So yeah, I decided to sign up with CCUSA. It was $650 to sign up with the company, and I didn't know, but it actually includes my insurance while I'm at camp as well. So the fees, I've just got my computer here with all the details. There's a $100 application fee, an acceptance fee once you have your interview and you get accepted in, then that's $300, and then the final statement is $350. So in total it was $650. What I paid initially to sign up with CCUSA. Then I went through the application process of applying to the program to see if I'd even get in. When you're applying, they're just making sure that you have experience with kids, you're friendly, you're reliable, you can deal with working in a summer camp and being away from your country for a couple of months. It's a really easy process. Like, it's so simple. They just want to know a little bit about you, if you have any special skills or if you really enjoy something. Yeah, so that's kind of the application process. It's really not that tricky. You send in a video. I will play my video for you guys. It's so embarrassing. I was so nervous, and I'll play it anyway just so you can see how chilled and easy it was though. So yeah, here's the video.
My name's Jasmine Lawrence. I would love to work at camp next year because I would love to meet all new friends from around the globe and also share my Australian culture with the American campers. So my skills include all genres of dance. I've been trained in ballet, acrobatics, tap, jazz, musical theatre, circus, you name it, I've probably trained in it. I've been training since I was 3 years old. I've done full-time training and other qualifications, and this has moved me into my career choice, which is a dance teacher. I love teaching dance. I teach 5 days a week, currently on Zoom, but nonetheless, I love teaching kids. And that leads me to my babysitting service that I also have when I'm at home in Port Macquarie. I look after many different clients around the town. When they've got events and things like that, I'm the person they call. I would love to be hired for your summer camp because I absolutely adore the American culture and what I've learnt so far, and I would love to share my skills with your campers. I really pride myself on my time management, my organisation, and my communication skills between myself and students and other adults. Anyway guys, all in all, I'd love to just come and have some fun and spend the summer. Anyway, thank you.
So you send in an application video and you also have a video interview as well. And mine, I remember mine was scheduled. It was just a phone call. Once again, I was so nervous. I thought, this is it. If I don't get in, I'm not going to be able to go to America. I was kind of, my whole US dream was riding on these interviews when I didn't need to stress, because it's not stressful at all. They're so lovely. And they want people to go to camp. They want to find the right people to put into their summer camps and partner with their organizations. So this was all happening at the start of August of 2021. I think I posted all my video, had my phone call interview, and then I didn't hear back for about a couple of weeks. And I've just got here that I was officially accepted into CCUSA on the 6th of the 9th, so in September. I remember I was so excited because I was like, yes, I'm going to America. So what they do next is they take your application and your application video and they actually send it out to all of their different camps. So they have affiliates with like over 1,000 different camps in America, and whatever camp likes you and likes what your skills are and what your attributes are, then they'll contact back CCUSA and go, we want them to work at our camp, whatever. I remember waiting between September and October, which is actually when I found out. So it was a month, but it felt like the longest month of my life. It was actually when I was coming out of isolation, and I was moving back down to Sydney. So it was a long, crazy period of time. But when I got the email that I was placed, I was so excited. All I wanted to do was research. Where is it? What is it? What am I teaching? Everything. So I got placed at Camp Wayne in Pennsylvania. It is an all-girls camp. On your application, you actually get to specify obviously what your skills are, what you'd like to teach, as well as what camp you'd like to teach in. So there are a few different camps. There's day camps and there's overnight camps. Day camps is where they come for the day and they go back to their house at night, come back in the morning, so on and so forth. Overnight camps is where they stay for a period of time, they sleep there, and then, yeah. So overnight camps can be the same kids for 1 week, can be the same kids for 2 months. So they're the two different types of camps, and then we've got different like other types of camps. There's all girls camps, all boys camps, Girl Scout camps, camps for the special needs, more religious camps. And so I remember I had to fill out 4 of my preferences, and I put, and there's traditional camps with girls and boys. I put a traditional camp, girls camp, I think I put a specialty camp. So they have full camps that revolve around sports and dance and stuff like that. So I put that as one of them. I can't remember the third one. It was day camps. Yeah. So I did all of those and I ended up receiving placement at a traditional all girls camp, and I was so excited. Staff and all of the girls so far that I've spoken to quite a few of the international staff, and everyone seems so lovely and I'm so excited to meet them. I'm actually just waiting on a call from the other girl from Australia who's going to Camp Wayne. We chat every now and again, and we're just chatting about meeting in Melbourne for our visa appointment. So anyway, that's further on down the track. So once I officially got offered a job at camp, that's when I had to have another interview with the camp, because I actually didn't get the job. They just showed interest in me. And so I had to have an interview, and then after that, whether or not I was the right fit, they would offer me a job or not. So I remember I booked in this interview, and it was with Alison, who's one of the camp directors, I believe, at Camp Wayne. And that was such a mission because she's over in New York or wherever, and obviously I was in Sydney. So the time difference, I think I got it wrong the first time, and then I was up late at night. I was up at like 11 o'clock and she was up at like 6 a.m. just to get this FaceTime in. I remember I was so tired. I just finished dance and I just finished work and it was so late, and she answered the phone and she was like literally just getting out of bed. So it was hard with the time difference, in my experience anyway, because I was busy all day and all night. I couldn't just pick a time. But anyway, I had my interview. Once again, I was so scared. Obviously, she's from the US and she makes the final decision in whether or not I go to that camp. So I had my interview. We chatted about, struggles that I've had in my life, amazing moments in my life, what I do for fun. And then we spoke about my teaching and my experience with children. That's a massive component of this one, because they were looking at me for their dance and cheer staff. I wasn't being looked at as a general counsellor for that particular job. So she wanted to see some videos of me dancing or teaching, and I only had some from back in 2019. They're actually on my YouTube channel. That's what I showed her. And I remember it was like 20 seconds into her watching my video and she said, "Yeah, you're hired." And I was like, oh my God, that's it. Like, that was just so cool. She was, really happy with the standard that I was dancing at and teaching at and everything like that. So I, got accepted to teach dance at Camp Wayne. At the end of October, I finally got the all clear that I was going to Camp Wayne, was teaching at a summer camp in America, and that I could get my visa process started. Now, as soon as I got that email, of course, I started the visa process like ASAP. And of course, over the Christmas period, things went quiet because the office shuts down and obviously everyone's away on break. So I had a little bit of a lull period where I didn't have anything to do. So I was just waiting around, just kind of waiting for the new year, because there's a couple of things you have to get done in the new year, like your police check has to be done as of the year that you're leaving. So I couldn't do my visa until I had my police check. So I think it was on the 3rd of January, I submitted for my police check and I got it back like the next day. All right, so the start of the visa application process, which is a long process, was my DS 160. Yes, DS 160. So this is what you fill out on the US Embassy's website, and it's got all of your information if you've ever been to the States, jobs, family, security questions, all of that. So I filled that out and submitted it. Once I had submitted it, I was able to then book my US consulate meeting. So originally my visa appointment was booked for February, I think. It was booked for late February, like the 28th or something. And anyway, got into January, COVID was still around, and I got my first appointment cancellation notice. That was all good. I rebooked for April or March. So I was wanting to go to Sydney because obviously it's closer to port. That way I could just go up and come down and stay with family friends. So anyway, eventually I ended up booking 3 appointments that all got cancelled in Sydney. And now I was a little bit nervous because you can't go to the States without a visa. And I was wanting to book flights and accommodation and places that I wanted to go, because I'm going over to stay with my friend Susanna and Clara at the Garner's house that I wanted to stay at when I was doing G'day USA. So I've been trying to tell them I'm coming. I don't know when, like trying to get dates of when I could fly out. So with my J1 visa, I can travel into the States legally on the 30 days before my camp starts, and I can travel 30 days after. So once I got told what my camp dates were, that took a little bit of sorting out because they didn't know yet. So that also took some time. And my camp dates was the 10th of June to the 14th of August. So I had 30 days prior to decide to enter the States. A lot of people don't enter the States until the week before, a couple of days before, and then head straight to camp. But I've just been wanting to go for so long, so I wanted to just make the most of it and use the whole 30 days. So anyway, my appointments were cancelled, all because the Sydney consulate is closed and is getting rebuilt. Consulate isn't going to be built until the end of July, so like after summer, which is pointless because I wanted to leave in May. So all of the appointments through to March were getting cancelled. So CCUSA, this is what I mean, they've been amazing. They've gotten all of us J1 visas, and there's quite a few of us, like over 100, going to the Melbourne consulate and booked us all in on the same days. So this only happened on Friday, so yesterday, that I finally got told what day I was having my appointment. So up until Friday, I was booked to go to Melbourne in September, which I knew wasn't going to happen, but it was a bit stressful because I had an appointment to get a visa on the 13th of September, but I was flying into the US on the 13th of May. So that wasn't going to work. Anyway, I got my visa appointment, and that's kind of where we're at now. But there's a lot of forms and things that you need to do. So I think you have to pay about $160 to book your appointment with the consulate, and that's in US dollars. So everything usually gets converted, and it's a bit more. So there was a price to book an appointment, and then your actual visa costed between $300 and $400, I believe, to get your actual US visa. You also have to pay for a police check, which is about $40, I think. Yeah, I had to get one for Canada and one for the summer camp, so they were both $40 each. And the only other fee that I found out that we had to pay was visa insurance, I think it's called. So today I went to the post office and it ended up costing me another $208 because I had to get that, which was $147, as well as express post bags with tracking, because you send your passport down to the consulate and they send it back to you after your appointment, because they put the visa in your passport. I believe it's going to be like, oh, here's Ellie. One moment. Hey guys, so it's actually been like an hour and a half since I last filmed that last clip. I got a phone call from Ellie and then I had to duck out for an appointment. I'm back and the lighting's probably definitely changed, so I'm sorry about that. And I completely forgot where I was up to in my spiel about the visa process. So once I've had my visa appointment on the 28th of March, then I will get sent back my passport with my visa in it. And once I have that, then I'll be good to go for my flight on the 13th of May. So I've only got 2 months and a couple of days until I fly out on that visa. So that kind of wraps up the whole camp applying situation coming from Australia. So I'll just quickly delve into camp and what it's going to be like and what you're expected to do and things like that. But I'm going to make a completely separate video on camp and more things about camp. So stay tuned for those. It's all about looking after the kids, making sure they have a great summer, making sure you have a great summer. And Alison's told me that it is challenging, like the kids get homesick just as much as we do. And we need to be there for them, you know, going through all the different emotions and life things that happen over 2 months. And I'm grateful that it's the same kids for the entire time. So we really do get to create that bond. And being a specialty counsellor, I do get to see every single child throughout the whole camp. So I'll get to meet a lot of kids and hear a lot of different backgrounds and stories. We do get paid. I believe I'm getting $1,600 US for camp. I don't think any money gets taken out of that for CCUSA as my program. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. At the moment, they haven't said anything, but I've watched other videos and other companies have taken money out of their final like paycheck. So that would be like Camp America. That's the one that I've heard of that's been quite hefty with the extra fees. CCUSA has been really open and really upfront about what we need to do and what we need to pay. So I really have no complaints at all. I'm just really looking forward to going to camp with a completely open mind, you know, technology free for the most part, and just bloody live my best Camp Rock experience ever. I'm just so excited. And I can't wait to share with you guys what it's like and more about it once I've been and tell you exactly what it was like. But anyway, I should wrap up this video because I've already been talking for a long time and I've got to go to work. So that is my whole application to summer camp video. If you have any more questions, like anything at all, it could be the smallest, dumbest question, please let me know. I'm happy to answer. Obviously, I'm going through the process at the moment, so there is other things that I've probably forgotten. But yeah, that's about everything that I wanted to chat to you guys about today. If you like camp videos and you want to see more, then please like and subscribe. Anyway, guys, that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.